We'll start in the room.
Questions of players?
Sorry about the timing of this because it's happening again, but I'm doing a story on Marcus Kids. I worked with him while he played here. Can you talk about how he helped your game while you were here?
I think Marcus was very helpful to the organization. I didn't really work with him as much. I was with Ebony Hoffman. It's when I got here for the last 2 months of the season. But I think he's a mainstay for this organization. I know he's helped a lot of the guards that has come through here. Very vocal and channels what no needs. So it's always great to have someone like that in the league to help an organization.
Sanaya, this is your ninth straight game with at least one steal. What kind of things are you seeing on that side of the floor as you've kind of gotten going in the area?
Yeah, I said early that I wanted my defense to translate in the W immediately, and I think I'm really acting on that. It's definitely something that I can control. Can't always control the ball going in, but I can control my effort and energy on the defensive side. I think I'm averaging 1 steal and 1 block a game. I know I got the steal back. I don't think I got the block tonight, but I'm just happy, and I'm just really holding myself to a standard because I know my teammates expect it from me and the coaches, so I think I'm just proving myself every night.
And you had a career high with 12 points. How are you, despite your shot like not being as efficient, how are you working to stay aggressive, to still score?
Just keep shooting. If I had $1 for every time my team had something to give myself grace, I'd be rich. So, but yeah, just keep shooting, give myself grace. And I mean, I think I'm taking the good shots, obviously, just staying in the gym, getting those shots up. I think the shot efficiency will go up eventually. So, yeah.
Zoom, Kenneth, go ahead.
Hi, Tina. Hi, Sanaya. Tough loss today. In terms, though, I know that you have one more game coming up today, coming up this weekend in Los Angeles, but I just wanted to ask, you coming back home to New England on Tuesday, going to play in Boston, actually, this season, this first time this season. What does that opportunity to play in Boston in a new environment, in a new community, in a new environment, and playing in a new city in New England do for the team and do for the WNBA in general, like getting in these opportunities to play in new areas?
The opportunity to play at TD Garden and play against Indiana Fever, it just shows the growth and the expansion of the league. Just the eyes that are on us, just the progression that has been made. Nobody's taken away from the quote unquote Caitlin Clark effect, but at the same time, you're able to grow a community fan base. Young boys and girls can come out and see us play and dream and aspire. So it's going to be exciting. I'm happy that even in my career that I'm able to be a part of it as I'm at the end, and I'm really excited for the new guys that are here like Sanaya and Anissa and Rhea to really have that, type of experience and be in front of that type of crowd, NBA crowd and seating. It's going to be exciting. Very thankful to be a part of it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited. I think it got a little chippy the last game, so I think there's some hype coming into the game. So I think I'm just excited to play. Hopefully it's just a good game for us on both sides of the ball, so excited.
We'll finish with Rob, then Anthony. Rob, go ahead.
Thank you. Rob Tiongson from the podium finish. For both Tina and Sanaya, while it's not the result the team wanted tonight, we saw both of you make a strong impact with points in the paint and just the hustle throughout the game. So how can the team build on that aggressive approach, especially during crunch time? And from each of your perspectives, where do you feel like this group is continuing to grow?
Yeah, I think what we talked about in the locker room is just staying strong through adversity. I think towards the end, they started to speed us up a little bit. I think there was a stretch where we weren't even scoring anything. So I think for us, it's just finishing strong in the end. I think we had a great 3 quarters, and then I think we just came up a little short in the fourth. So I think if we just change our mental and just stay physical and stay the course for 4 quarters, I think we'll be fine. Sure.
Last question, Anthony.
Well, this is for Tina as well as Sanaya. Tina, you've played a lot of games on the road. You guys scored 30 more points last game than this game. What's the challenge that playing on the road presents to the team?
I think it's honestly the road, just knowing, you're away from your home fan base. I think in the last game that we played against the Storm, just our fan base is like our 6th man. So you're going up against that, different rims, and just having to collectively stay together. It's just always harder on the road, but I like the progression that we made this game. As Sanaya spoke on, had some empty possessions that we could clear up, missed some defensive schemes here and there, but I just like the fact that we're getting better. We lost a game, we lost a handful of games, but this game we lost differently. So just thankful that, you know, we are seeing change.
Yeah, thanks, players.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The questions for coach, we'll start with Rob. Go ahead, Rob.
Thank you, Rob Tianson from the Podium Finish. Coach, I know this isn't the outcome that you and the team were looking for, but it feels like to me that the Sun are getting closer to stacking wins together. So from your perspective, where have you seen the team's growth most lately? And what lessons can be taken from tonight's game?
Yeah, you know what? 1 month ago, we lost this game by 40 points. We won against Seattle on Wednesday. So I think that we are showing that we are growing. So yeah, we competed this game against a great team. I think that we have just to keep the control at the end of the game. And so yeah, we know that it's tough, to be consistent 40 minutes when we play a away game. But yeah, we don't want to relax. We don't want to be just satisfied by lose this game. But I think that we can be proud because we fought during during 35 minutes. So yeah, so offensively, that just play with more confidence. Sometimes we over tough and against their aggressive defense. Sometimes we just try to execute the play instead to just attack the rim and create something. So but yeah, it's still the area of improvement. Okay, so to be a little bit more aggressive, but we have shown some character, and I am proud of my players this evening.
Great. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, coach. That's it. What else is here? Thank you, Rob.